Yeah, so one of my favorite Lifetime cartoons is this one from the British magazine Punch, 1952. So we bought a couple of hens, and I was to write a humorous bestseller about our misfortunes, but it didn't work out. So I was going to do a video about how Medicare assigns new test prices by the crosswalk method. I was going to use 6 new pharmacogenetic codes. I was going to show how the results make sense so you could understand it. But it didn't work out. Here we go. So by law, Medicare holds summer meetings to help it gather information and set prices for new lab test codes. Then in September, Medicare releases its proposed prices. This year, there were about 100 proposed prices released in September, and I'll focus on the 7 codes in pharmacogenetics. CMS follows simple rules. If a comparable test is available, then they crosswalk the new price to the old price. It sets the price by simple price matching. CMS doesn't define a, quote, comparable code, but they do officially ask for information on the code descriptor, the test purpose, the test method, costs, charges, so those things must be part of a comparable analysis. If CMS finds it can't find a comparable test and do price matching, then CMS does something different, a process called gap filling, where they basically assign what they deem a reasonable price, not using an existing price. But we'll leave that for another video. So there are 7 new pharmacogenetic panel codes, and here they are. Number 1, there is a 3-gene panel. Number 2, the AMA CPT has created a code anybody can use for a panel of 6 or more PGX genes. Number 3, Myriad has a new code for its 15-gene Myriad gene site test. Now, there are 4 more codes, all from one company. OneOme is based in Minnesota and co-founded by Mayo Clinic. They have a 16-gene panel. Then they have a 25 and 27-gene panel. Here's how they get to 4 total codes. You see the 16-gene panel on the left. Now let's look at the 27-gene panel. To its left, there's a panel of 25 by dropping 2 genes, factor 2 and factor 5. Then the 27-gene panel there in the middle. Then there's a 27-gene panel on the right where the test adds, quote, gene-drug interactions. Okay, so how did CMS price all these? First, the 3-gene panel was crosswalked to a small warfarin panel priced at $134. Second, the AMA CPT 6 or more gene panel was crosswalked to 0029U at $742, which is Mayo's focused pharmacogenetics panel. Third, the Myriad test was crosswalked to code 0175U, the 15-gene Genomine panel, priced a year or 2 back at $1336. That's a very close match, which is what the crosswalk process is for, looking at a, quote, comparable code. Take a breath. We get to the OneOme codes, number 4 to number 7. Number 4 is the OneOme 16-gene panel. It's crosswalked to the Genomine 15-gene panel at $1336. And hold on to your seats. The next OneOme panel is the 25-gene panel, and CMS drops the price back to $742. Then the next OneOme panel is a little bit bigger at 27 genes, and CMS doubles the price to $1336. And now the big finale. OneOme finally has a 27-gene panel that includes some kind of gene-drug reporting. Now CMS drops the price for this largest panel down to $742. Don't come to me with questions because I have no idea. Here, as a line chart from 3 genes over to 27 genes, the price levels bounce up and down like this. Aha, you say, there is a regulation that CMS must provide a rationale. Yes, there is. Every choice that CMS makes, all 80 crosswalks have the same concise rationale. Quote, the crosswalk codes appear to use similar methods in resource utilization. So today, you've learned about the lab price crosswalk method and that it was very confusing. Submit your comment to CMS through October 23rd, and thanks for watching.